Greetings to all my tech heads out there in the KevTechify nation, and if you're new here, welcome. In this episode, we're going to look at a VPN overview. We'll be discussing virtual private networks and the benefits of those virtual private networks. This episode is part of my series on network security for the CCNA. I'm Kevin here at KevTechify. Let's get this adventure started. To secure network traffic between sites and users, organizations use virtual private networks, typically referred to as VPNs. Now, what this does is it creates an end-to-end private network connection. A VPN is a virtual in that it carries information within a private network, but that information is transported over the public network. A VPN is a private in that the traffic is encrypted to keep the data confidential while it's transported across that public network. Here we have a collection of various types of VPNs managed by an enterprise's main site. The tunnels enable remote sites and users to access the main site's network resources securely. In the upper left, we have a business partner with a Cisco router, and we create a site-to-site VPN between their location and our location. What this does is, for example, would be maybe one of your strategic business partners, a supplier that supplies you with widgets to make your pieces that you're going to sell to everybody. Now, they need to know how many widgets you need every day in order for your factory to run securely. So you give them access to your network to, well, not your whole network, but a part of your network to see how many you plan on making that day so they know how many widgets to deliver for you. Over here, you can have a regional office or a branch office. You have multiple locations throughout your area. Let's VPN them back into our corporate network. That way it gives the appearance they're on our corporate network and they have access to all those resources. Down here we have a SOHO, a small office, home office, and you set up a VPN there. This would be like for an executive or upper management. When they go home and work at night, they can VPN in and have access to all the resources they need to do their jobs. And finally, we have a mobile worker. This mobile worker could be like a salesperson or a repair tech, and they could connect into the company to see inventory, repair processes, whatever they need to do to function correctly. They're all connecting back into the main site using a virtual private network. Modern VPNs now support encryption features such as Internet Protocol Security and Secure Socket Layer VPNs to secure network traffic between sites. Now, there are a couple major benefits here of VPNs. The first one here is cost savings. With the advent of cost-effective, high-bandwidth technologies, organizations can use VPNs to reduce their connectivity costs while simultaneously increasing remote connection bandwidth. The second one here is security. VPNs provide the highest level of security available by using advanced encryption and authentication protocols that protect data from unauthorized access. The third one is scalability. VPNs allow organizations to use the internet, making it easy to add new users without adding significant infrastructure. And the fourth and final one here is compatibility. VPNs can be implemented across a wide variety of WAN link options, including all the popular broadband technologies. Remote workers can take advantage of these high-speed connections to gain secure access to their corporate networks. It was my pleasure to provide you with this wonderful episode on virtual private networks overview. If you like this episode and you got value out of it, and of course, depending upon what platform you're using, please click that like button, give a 5-star rating, leave a comment. This all helps me bring you more great content. Please take a minute to subscribe to my channel. All my socials and contact information are on my website, KevTechify.com. There you can find out how to get all these episodes in video and podcast form. In the upper right is my playlist for my series on network security for the CCNA. In the bottom right is one of my favorite videos that I picked just for you. Thank you so much for watching this episode of my series on network security for the CCNA. I'm Kevin. This is KevTechify. I'll see you next time for another great adventure.